Good. Okay. Oh,
You have to switch screens.
yeah. I'm not going to show this one, okay?
That's so easy, you can do it.
There we go. Okay. So time starts now.
Okay. Right, I'm David Miller from Terminal 4. Some of you may have been at the jboye event in Philadelphia recently, where we were cruelly robbed of the prize by Magus who used PowerPoint only. So thanks for that, Simon. At that time, we put a scenario we put together. I am actually the mayor of a very small town in Ireland called Moneygall. And at the time, for the previous demo, we had a challenge because we had a very famous ancestor coming, a descendant coming to Ireland, that is Barack Obama. And in fact, he actually hails, I think 8 generations back from this tiny little town of Moneygall. And as part of the last challenge we had to build him a website. So in 6 minutes flat, we built a kick-ass website to attract Barack to the town. And he came to visit to find his missing apostrophe in his name, and it was a great success. So since then, Barack has actually come to town. Here he is in the town visiting all the people, a population of 350 by the way. He met with the great and the good. I'm the good there on the right hand side by the way. And it was a great success for us overall. So that was really super. We sold lots and lots of these t-shirts. It was good. So it was all really, really good. Now, problem is since then, a bit of a bad time. Ireland's been a bit in the dumps, lost a bit of money on the horses. A few property deals went, didn't get the prize money from Philadelphia. So basically, I'm short of funds. Okay, so one of my problems right now is I've got a beautiful daughter, Jacinta, here she is, apple of my eye, and she wants to get married. So I've got to marry her off in some way, and for that I need some money. So the scenario here is, how the hell do I get some money to actually pay for Jacinta's wedding? Now, the good people in Terminal 4 have actually brought out this great new forms module as part of their product. So what we're going to do in a few minutes flat is hopefully build a whole form and actually get you guys to donate some money to us. So this is where we started last time, kind of boring old site. We built a super duper new site, CSS4, HTML5 last time. So I use this as a basis for what I'm doing. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is first of all go into the system, so log in. And I'm going to add a page. We are kind of, to keep Sarah happy here, we can actually have multiple content items on a page. So I'm going to add a bit. First of all, I'm going to create my section, as we call it. Okay, and into that I'm going to put some content. So I'll add in a piece of content here, so page without heading and the usual, I'll copy it from Word. So here we are, please help me marry my daughter. I think I want to change that to marry off my daughter. Okay, so give it a name. Okay, better put a picture of what's for sale here. So we'll get an image of my daughter. Now I'm not going to use this particular image from her latest indiscretion. I have a cropped version of the product, so basically she goes into it as well. So now here we have our page, and there's Jacinta in all her glory. Now I need a form. So this is where the new form builder comes in. So these great guys in Terminal 4 have actually given us the ability to actually load up forms so any idiot can do it. Any old idiot. I'm old and I'm an idiot, so I can do it here. So I can take an existing form, nothing to do with move fields around, but I want to create a new form. So we'll call it my begging form. I can type, it would help. And okay, so here's my form. I'm going to add in some fields. So first field we'll add in is name. And we'll make a required field. Then we'll add another field. We'll put in an email address. And we'll make that required as well. And that one we'll put a little bit of validation into it. We'll basically say it's an email field. We'll put a helpful message in here. Enter an email, you idiot. Okay, type email would help. And now we're going to put in, where the real meat is, we're going to put in kind of a check radio box with a whole bunch of values here. So we'll put in amount. So here we go, we'll add our field, and we'll go for a few amounts. So we go for 10 euro, 100 euro, whoops, 1,000 euro. This is for Janos because he's got lots of money. He's going to give us lots. And we'll make that the default value. So we'll add that in. Okay, so go for 1,000 euro. But maybe somebody wants to be even more generous and put an alternative amount. Okay, we'll put an alternative amount, and they can put an alternative amount, so we'll add that in as well. Now you really only want the alternative amount if they decide to do it, so what we'll do is we'll put in something a little more exciting. We'll put in a checkbox, and we'll say, call it other, or either, other. Okay, and I'll add that field, and basically I'll just make a single item in that, and say, click to give more. Okay. So that's my field there. Now I want, basically that should really probably be up there. Let's go for that. So I only want the other alternative amount one here to Let me just retype this in here. Pardon me. You didn't spot that I put it in the wrong place. Anyway. Okay, so I want this one to only appear if somebody checks the box. So I'll set a dependency.
1 minute.
And here my dependency here is if the other is set to give me more. Okay, so there we go. There's our field. There's our form. I'll save my form, and now my form can be dropped into any form of content. So add content, form builder form, give it a title, pick up my form, add it, and there we go. There's my form in my scale, all ready to rock and roll. So I approve the content, and I'm conscious that allow is going to kick me off, so we can go to the bar. Go in, publish the content in the system. Here we go, and basically we should have, per second. What are you laughing at? Have I done something wrong? Okay, so here's our form. I'll refresh my page. I should have, if I can get my refresh to work. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Here we go, refresh, F5. Yeah, donate. Okay, here's my form. Put in some values, blah. Put in an email, get my friendly message. And
Time is up. Okay, thank you, David.
No problem.
So,